It's always weird to hear your bio on the mic. Thanks, guys. Hi. My name is Danielle. We're supposed to talk about the founding moment. And my business partner and I like to say that our founding moment was when we met in the 7th grade, 10 years old. And she was the new girl in class, and I leaned over and said, hey, can you borrow a pencil? And from then, we were best friends. And you know, this is a room full of innovators and entrepreneurs and thinkers, so as silly and cute as that story may sound, it is kind of true. When you're an innovator, it starts early and you just kind of know. So that was the aha founding moment for us. But, you know, in more detail, what manifested Sakara actually was, I was actually going to school. I studied chemistry, and my business partner moved here after school. And she was working on Wall Street. We lived in this little apartment full of mice in Soho. And, you know, we were trying to live the life that we lived when we were kids. We lived in Sedona, Arizona. We grew up eating chlorella tablets and peanut butter and jelly with like twigs and berries sticking out of it. You know, we ate really healthy. And by the time we got to New York City, it was like, whoa. Well, a deli, okay, I'll take an egg and cheese, I don't know. Where are the greens? I don't know how to live a balanced life here. My business partner was working on Wall Street, so she was doing the whole corporate thing years after work. It was always someone's birthday. She's 5'11" and gorgeous and tiny, and she gained 15 pounds and broke out in cystic acne. My journey was a little bit different. I was modeling and acting, going to nutrition school, and dealing with the whole body image issues. And my answer to the imbalance in my life was juice cleanses, or starving myself, as I like to say. And things like what we now refer to as death camp, which was me going to a 21-day retreat in Arizona and doing a water fast. And I came back with pneumonia. And so here we were, 2 girls in Soho, and my friend's freaking out with 15 pounds in acne. I'm freaking out because I have walking pneumonia. We're like, how do we do this? If we're having this problem, there must be so many, especially women, having this problem. So I finished nutrition school, and my best friend and I threw a party, because that's really kind of all we knew how to do at that age. And we threw a party, invited our friends, charged them $100 bucks, made them food and wine. And we made about $500 after that. And we built our own website, made our own marketing cards, put them out. I lived right down the street in Brooklyn. We put them out at all these cafes. And the card, we call it vintage Sakara now, because it was so silly. It was like, hey, call us, we'll cook for you. Didn't tell you anything. We couldn't put a website on there because we were too embarrassed about our website. It just had my name and my personal cell phone number and my personal address. And so somebody, one of the producers of Smash saw my card, picked it up and called me, and Whitney and I both started making food in my apartment for the entire Smash team. And it was us, like in little aprons, making food, delivering it on our bicycles, all the way over to the other end of Brooklyn. So that's really how Sakara started, in my Brooklyn kitchen. And we really look at food as medicine. So the entire program is nutritionally designed. We source from as many local farms as we can. Everything's organic, vegan and gluten-free, and still exciting and delicious, which isn't easy. There's also a component to delivery, as everyone here knows, that you have to make it look pretty, and that's hard. You're not a restaurant, so it's not coming straight out of the kitchen. So it's been a journey, and it's really fun. Yeah, I think that's a founding moment. Does anyone have questions or anything?
Yeah, we have time for a couple. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Round of applause, gentlemen. We have time for a couple quick questions. If anybody in the audience has questions for you, anybody?
What does the name mean?
Oh, yeah, the name. We came up with the name in a cafe in Soho, and we were like, okay, we have to do something with our lives. And it's Sanskrit, and it means the manifestation of Brahman, or the with form. So for us, it was like bringing thoughts into things.
So
Sure.
Hi, I'm just talking on. We're good. Great solution. Question for you. So you said you started off with little business cards with kind of the basics on it. So now, kind of, how has your presence evolved? I mean, you have a site. How do you promote yourselves online?
Yeah, good question. It really happened organically. You know, I think when you think of something that is the answer to something, it happens organically, and we had come up with the answer for a lot of people. So people were reaching out to us and saying, we want to write about you, we can try your food. So the site we have now, we still built. We're building a bigger site now that we're not actually building. But we're really we started on the lean startup mode, and we're just coming out of it after a couple of years. Did everything ourselves. We designed our cards ourselves, did as much as we could ourselves, and it's really like just do what you can. And I think, you know, for us, it was doing stuff like this, networking events, talking about it, because no one's going to talk about it like we talk about it.
All right, we have time for one more quick question.
So how big are you guys now, and where do you deliver?
Yeah, so we deliver everywhere from New York City up to Boston. We're doing Washington, D.C. and Philly later this year, and then we will go national by the end of the year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy. It's a big year for us. It's really exciting.
On that note, another round of applause for Danielle DuBoise.